Hi guys, welcome back. Nick Reeves here, and we're building the S800 here. So in the last video, we'd fitted out the motor, ESC, etc. Checked the orientation of the running. Just while I see it, I'm going to have to apologise right now. I've got a lighting issue going on just now, so it seems pretty dark. I've ordered some new lights to put up. Hopefully that's going to improve video quality and whatnot. I am going to use another camera. Trust the iPhone to get some detailed pictures here. Found a problem with the motor setup that I've got in this, and it's nothing to do with the motor. Propellers. I like using APCe props. They're not the cheapest props in the world. There's loads of cheap props out there, but I've always had good results from them. They've always been relatively quiet, and they've always been very well balanced. Now, this is the first time in a long time that I've put an APCe prop in a pusher configuration, and I don't know if it's just the size of the prop or they've designed the prop differently now, but I've got in my hands here a 6x4 APCe prop. And the problem is, I'll show you here. Can you see there on the leading edge? I'll see if I can put it down somewhere and show you. This bit here, that's going to be the face on that's butt up against the motor, and when it's on the motor, put it on there, see just about that the blades, by their design, don't allow the prop to go hard up against the motor. So this APCe prop for this particular installation isn't any good. Now, I did have a rummage around thinking that this is actually a tractor prop mounted back to front, so it pushes with the motor turning the wrong way. I'm wondering if the 6x4 EP, which is their pusher version, is actually flatter across there. I'm sure I had one in my prop box, but I can't find it just now. I had a rummage around, and some time ago I bought a whole handful of props off Banggood, one of which is this one. It's a lot flatter on its leading edge, and that sits a lot better on the motor when it's installed. So that will tighten up nicely onto there. But I don't know how well it's going to work, because long story short, I had an EFX racer from Hobby King. Props that came with it, absolute rubbish, totally out of balance, and I vowed never to use those props again. The thing that's got me is that the packaging that this prop's come out of looks near enough identical to the ones that came in that EFX racer, but they're a different colour, so I don't know if it's just a generic warning label that they use or anything like that. But we'll soon see if this prop's well out of balance as soon as try and run up the motor. But at least now it's going to fit on there better. It's not going to be too far out of balance as far as fitting the shaft adapters. So the APCe prop can go back in the box for another day or something else, and get this prop fitted up here properly. And then I'm going to see about getting the push rods made up and see where we go from there. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so control horns, as per kit. Ideas are good. Put it through the elevon, and then you've got like a little backing plate that goes on, ratchets on. But in this case it doesn't ratchet, so it's just fallen off. So you have to glue this one in with a little bit of I can get such a little bit of E6000. Okay, so control horns are in, gluing. The E6000 takes a good 24 hours to go fully cured, so I'm not going to try and move these too much. The servos were glued in a long time ago, so they're solid. Push rods have been put in. All this hardware comes with the kit. Now, I have read that people have been strengthening up these push rods, which I can understand. They're not very thick. I'm guessing about 1mm steel push rods. I don't know what this adapter is in, but it's like you slide the push rod through it and then screw the screw into it to tighten it up, and then it's secured. They work really well. A lot of adjustment in them. But I'm going to leave it as stock for the first flights. If I think they're going to be too soft to move around, I can just slide some carbon over it, or some carbon alongside it, heat shrink it on to stiffen it up. So yeah, that's where we're just now. The next thing I want to do is to actually connect up a receiver and get them moving, get them all trimmed out. I can see already this elevon's naturally sitting up and this one's naturally sitting down. So I need to get the servos powered up in their neutral positions, which I did before they were glued in, so I know that the horns are centered. And then I can loosen off the adjusters on the horns, set them, lock them off, and that should be fairly close to neutral. While I've been doing this, I've been having to think about the final bits and pieces. Obviously I need to put a receiver in it. Eventually the receiver is going to sit out in one of the wing panels, in one of the wing holes, and then the other one's going to be the VTX for the FPV camera. I suspect what I'll do, just to get it flying sooner rather than later, is just loosely put the VTX and aerial in there and temporarily put the camera in front, just so I've got all the components in their right places for getting the CG. And then I can test fly it as it is and then tweak it from there. but it's getting a bit late now tonight to do much more. I'm not going to stand around here waiting for glue to go off. So I'm happy with what I've got done so far. Hopefully if I can get out here next couple of days, should be able to get it ready and hopefully get it out for a maiden. So yeah, it's coming together. Hopefully it's somewhere up the top of this corner. I'll put some links to the other videos in this build, maybe some other links to other builds I've done. At the end of this video, somewhere down this side, there'll be some other videos which you can have a look at, might be of interest to you. And down this corner, somewhere there's a picture of me and Ewan. If you want to click on that, subscribe to the channel, tick the bell for notifications when I put videos up. Below here we've got social media links. We've also got links to all the components I've been using in this build. And I'll add anything in there as the build goes on, the things I've used. Comments, questions, feedback, all greatly appreciated. But until next time, catch you again soon.